Yeah, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing What If Naruto Was a Genius? Alright, let's just get right into it. So, we're just gonna say everything was the exact same except for when Naruto was 4. He would just be thinking he was bored. And so, like, since the villagers hated him and stuff, he couldn't go outside or he'd get bullied and things. So and Hiruzen had got him some books. So he started reading. He had in total of 5 books. Well, actually he didn't want to go outside. The villagers didn't hate him. But he had a total of 5 books. The first one would be all hidden leaf dojutsus. Dojutsus. And then the second one would be it'd be chakra control. The third one would be ninjutsus of the leaf. And fourth one would be like just shinobi history. Fifth one would be what should the fifth one be? I hate doing this. Actually, the fifth one would be Kenjutsu. Yeah, it'd be sword techniques. Okay. So, now that we got the books, he first reads the Dojutsu books. He reads about the Sharingan, the Byakugan, he just reads about the Sharingan and Byakugan because those are the only one they know about so far, I'm pretty sure, in the Leaf. Oh, and the Rinnegan was in there, and I didn't mean to say that. Mangekyo and Eternal Mangekyo. He thinks, wow, this is fascinating. He wish he had a dojutsu, but doesn't. So, after that, he reads the Kenjutsu one. So, he reads I'm just going to make them up because I don't really know any actual, Kenjutsu techniques. There's 50 sword style. It's a style that you make 50 swords out of chakra and you slash the person and basically just them. If you get what I'm saying, just send them to Jesus Christ. That's what he does, basically. There's a total of 10 techniques he learns in that. The one I just said, which is, I forgot how named. Well, I'm just going to name it the 50 Swords Technique. And the next one would be, it would be I know what I'm going to say, I just don't know what to name it. Well, I'm just going to give it martial arts kunai and blades and stuff. So it's where you attach a string, a little metal thing, like a metal string to your weapons, and kind of like how Itachi does his kunai where he kicks him. You kick it into your opponent's neck area, and if you hit it, you know. If you know what happens, and that happens. There's another one where it's kind of like if you've watched Hunter x Hunter, it's like Killua's technique when he walks, but it's like the sword, it's the sword and the sword user, like, has after the individual when he walks around you. And he, and then but the one that's doing it is a shadow clone, and the real one, like, comes up from the high ground, and then puts a sword to your dome. Okay, that's 3, I think. Yeah, it's 3. Okay, 4 is, I want to say, Kinyetsu. I'm going to call it Kinyetsu. It's where you have, it's where you have a kunai, and, like, you throw your kunai up, and you throw another kunai at it, and it redirects it. So, well, actually, it's where, yeah, actually, I'm going to change it. It's Kinyetsu. You have 4 kunais. You jump up and spin and throw all of them at 4 targets. And if you hit them, that's good for you, bad for them. Okay, big five, never. Actually, we're just going to do 5 because I don't feel like doing a whole another 5 of these. I'm already struggling. We're going to call this one the Kinero. Yeah, Kinero. And it is a kunai technique of basically, like, it helps you. Well, this is not really a jutsu, a style. It's more of information. It's more of like a information thing. How to, like, throw your kunais straighter, and how to make them, like, curve, like a curveball. So that's that. Alright, now let's go to the ninjutsu one. He reads water jutsus. Well, actually, hold on, wait, I'm going too far. So after that, he asks Hiruzen. He goes to the office. And he asks Hiruzen, hi. He said, "Oh man, Hiruzen, do you have a sword or, like, money so I can buy a sword?" He says, "Naruto, you're 4 years old. Why do you need a sword?" He says, "Well, I've been reading some books, and they've got me knowledgeable enough." Wait, I guess that's the good word for it. Knowledgeable enough for me to study on some techniques. He says, "Fine, but I can give you a kunai too if you want." He said, "Yes, please. I was just going to settle on a blade, but that's cool. That's most definitely good too. I was going to get that one later." He says, "And where did you get your vocabulary at? You know, like, a lot of old man words." He's like, "Well, I read." About that, I need some more books. So, Itachi related. He reads a book about crows, and so I don't think it's just an Uchiha thing how he does it, but it's like a substitution jutsu, and he can turn into crows. But we're gonna get into that later after he gets his sword and stuff. And then Naruto goes to the thing, and he meets this man, and he buys a sword. He overprices the frick out of Naruto because, he didn't like him. But Hiruzen already knew knew that probably somebody would do that. So he just gave him the extra money. And then, I wonder if I should make this into a movie or part 1, part 2, part 3. Yeah, we're going to do the movie in 1. And, crap. And now he's reading the ninjutsu book. So the first jutsu he read about was, oh yeah, by the way, we're just gonna buff him right quick and say he's natural, like he's like drawn to all 5 chakra natures, just because just because I feel like it. If you have a problem with it, comment. You're just making you're just making my video more popular. Y'all need to actually give me some views. I have 6 subscribers. I'm literally like, nobody likes me. But anyway, we're just gonna. The first jutsu he reads, it is the air bullet jutsu. If you don't know what that is, it just sends like an air bullet, literally, and if it hits a target, like it'll hit you like a bullet, I guess. And that one was like a pretty easy ninjutsu. So he learns that in 2 days. But by the way, he's just training, and he goes to a training ground and does this. And the next one was the fireball jutsu. Yeah. Yep, and Sasuke still meets rides that jutsu. I love him so much. Love the Uchiha clan. But, I think my next what if is gonna be what if Naruto was Uchiha. I wonder if I should do it. If anybody actually sees this, comment and ask if I can do it. I'm probably gonna do it anyway. But give me more ideas, because I'm running low. But. Ninjutsu, okay. Okay, he learns that takes him a week. Actually, it takes him a week to learn the fireball jutsu. But he has a big one now, because he actually has a way better chakra control. Just because I feel like it. And he already read the chakra control book, I think I said he had. But, yeah, he reads that. Oh my gosh, I am so tired. It's like 12:51 for me. So that's pretty late. But, getting off track. Sorry, guys, getting off track. I'm gonna just expose myself to the whole world. I don't really care. Nobody even follows me. But I digress. I'm doing the most. So he learns the fireball jutsu. Next jutsu he learns is the water dragon jutsu. This takes him a total of 2 weeks to learn. Yeah, but he does learn it. And by the way, he's only now 5. He just turned 5, and he has already 3 very, very good jutsus. Well, the fireball and then the other one. But the next jutsu he learns, he's only going to have, I'm going to say 7. And the next one is, I'm going to make up one because I don't feel like doing it. I know some more, but okay, I've gave him 3, I need 4 more. Alright, so it's going to be he's going to learn a genjutsu, actually. It's the pool. We're going to call it water extraction. No, water invasion. Yeah, he learns water invasion. It's a genjutsu where they put you in the middle of a lake, and it might be too gruesome for me to say. They tie heavy things to your feet, drop you into the middle of the lake, and I don't. And then you just relive that 1,000 times. Pretty gruesome. Yeah, it could have been worse. Itachi's, you get pecked to death by freaking crows. I think that's pretty worse, honestly. But I digress. And then the next one is the 1,000 Pillars, Earth style. And 1,000 mud pillars come out. Like, it's pretty, yeah. But they're more like spikes. Like, their spikes. And then the next one, I'm on 5 now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm on 5. So on the next one, it will be wind style. When I said shirt, not playing. It will be the It'll be a style where I got a good idea. He actually makes this jutsu himself. It's where wind comes off. He channels wind chakra into his blade, and he slashes, and the wind slash. It'll it cuts through basically. I think that's a jutsu, but I digress. That's just a jutsu he made. 5-year-old already making jutsu. I know it's crazy, but he's a genius. So let's get. Okay. So he learns them jutsu. I'll get to the other jutsu later. Actually, I'll just go ahead and tell you. So he learns the water pool. He learns the water prison and the and he learns a earth jutsu where it buries you. We'll call it. I don't know. I'll figure out the name for it later. So those are in his arsenal now. And we're just gonna skip to when he gets to the academy. He will be like top of the notch, and let's just get right into where he spars with Sasuke. So Sasuke will whip out the fireball jutsu, and then Naruto does the earth pillar jutsu, and it blocks it, and then Naruto does the fireball back, which hits Sasuke, but it doesn't injure him really bad because Naruto was holding back. So he gets back up, and he then rushes at Naruto with a kunai. He pulls out of his sword, but right before Naruto, stabs him, Erika steps in and pushes Naruto away and sends Sasuke to the doctor. And some were going boo, all the girls obviously, but some of the boys were going yeah for the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Like Shikamaru, Choji, Shino, which honestly never really talks for real. I don't know why I said Shino. I feel like he could have been a really good character, but they nerfed him in the Boruto. Sorry for the bullets. Shush, Quake. Yeah, so after that, the Naruto gets the Rookie of the Year, and they get the exact same. How do I say? They get the exact same team, except for it's not because Sakura's gone. Oh, she never did anything anyway. Yeah. So this time we're going to be having Hinata on their team. So we have Hinata on the team now, and the bell ringer chest. Naruto figured it out, and so he did a group huddle. He said, I think we have to use teamwork for this, and that's what they did. Naruto reached for the bells, but then substituted into crows. Yeah, I said that earlier. And then Sasuke shot a fireball at him, and be aware, he wasn't even Kakashi wasn't even trying. He let Hinata come from behind him from the bushes and snatch his bells. And then they say, so, do he pass? He says, yep, he passed. And so they never get tied up, I guess. But he does, he says, okay, we can dismiss right now. No, I forgot, I just skipped the whole orientation thing. Sasuke says hi, well, the same. Naruto says, my name's Naruto Uzumaki. I want to find out who my parents are and become Hokage. Hinata says, hi, my name's Hinata Hyuga. I want to be, she was Naruto's wife. But then she really says, I want to be a really strong Kunoichi, I guess what it's called. Well, she wants to be a really strong warrior, basically. And then, they say, what about you? He says, he says, my name is Kakashi Hatake. And then my goals, they are none of your business. And my likes and dislikes are none of you. Sasuke says, none of your business. And he's like, yep, exactly. And then everything that I just said before, and that happens. And then they do all their C ranks and D ranks. I mean, they do all their A ranks. I mean, not A ranks. I meant D ranks and F ranks. And then they say, I want a C rank mission. And they go to the land of the waves. They go to the land of waves. And there they... Whoa, I'm so sleepy. It's making me terrible. I'm sorry. They go to the land of the waves, and they fight Zabuza. Hinata protected the guy. Oh, actually, we gotta go back to the Demon Brothers. They go to the Demon Brothers and fight the Demon Brothers. Naruto gets the one on the right. Sasuke gets the one to the left. Naruto hits the one with his sword wind style slash thing. And it's, let's just say what a bowling ball does when you roll it, it rolls. And that's what his this did. That right there. That's what that did. And Sasuke obtained his. Kachi said, "Why'd you kill him?" Naruto says he was trying to do that to us. And Kakashi said, "Yeah, but I was gonna collect him for a bounty." Oh yeah. By the way, shout out to Sasuke's left. He's the one who made this for me. And so there's props to him because he's a really good guy. But wait, did I even make an intro for this? I don't think I did. Well, it's too late now. But yeah, and then they get to that thing. Naruto sensed his presence way before. And before he threw the blade, as soon as he threw the blade, Naruto yelled, "Get down!" But he didn't. He jumped up and got on the blade with Zabuza, holding. I didn't tell y'all this, but he learned the Rasengan from from Hiruzen. Because in this one, the fourth Minato taught Hiruzen too. And actually, I think Kakashi knew. He taught him that, and he was holding Rasengan in his hand, and he shoves it right in his back, and Zabuza gets sent flying straight to Kakashi, and Kakashi has Chidori ready, Sharingan out, and stakes that boy before it, and then that I forget his name, but the dude in the mask. I'm trying to remember, but I don't want to hold y'all up. But the dude in the mask, he gets killed too. Naruto says run. He casts the water dragon jutsu. The masked man tries to freeze it. Haku, yes, that's his name. Haku tries to freeze it, but he couldn't freeze it in time, and it got him, and he drowned. He drowned. And then they collected it for the bounty and helped them restore and then they got rid of Gato and his men. They also helped him build the bridge. It's still named the Naruto Bridge. And actually, they changed the name. This is the Naruto Bridge. He says, don't name it that. I want you to name it the... He has a little name for himself. It is the... Guess. It's the yellow something. Not the yellow flash. Saying. It's the... Yes. Alright, you got your guesses? Alright, it's the Yellow Banquet. Yeah, the Yellow Banquet. No, I didn't mean to say that. The Yellow Genius. The Yellow, no. Never mind. He doesn't have a nickname. They named it the Uzumaki Bridge. And this time, Naruto figures out who his father was. He says, I should have figured out this way earlier. It's kind of obvious. Why he was just staring at the Hokage monument on the on the heads. He says, he looks kind of like me. Actually, he looks exactly like me. And he says, he must be my father. I wonder who my mother is, though. And he asked Hiruzen, who is the fourth Hokage's wife? And he says, it's Kushina Uzumaki. Why? And he said, oh, I didn't mean to say that. Kushina Uzumaki, huh? So, they're my parents. Hiruzen says, no, they're not. He says, Hiruzen, stop trying to bluff your way out of this. I know they're my parents. He says, how'd you figure it out? Naruto says, it's kind of obvious. I should have figured out it earlier. He says, well, you do look just like your father. He says, I know. That's why I was shocked. I didn't figure it out earlier. But I digress. Now let's go straight to the Chunin exams. Everything goes the exact same, but it's easier for Team 7. And then in this, when Sasuke tries to get abducted, they just flee. They didn't even try to fight, and they got out of there, and they told, because Naruto did some reading and figured out he was one of the Sani who was a rogue ninja. So they dipped, especially because they didn't have Sakura holding them back. They had Hinata instead. So they were out of there, they were gone. And then they got somebody there learning the Hokage and Naruto, and then Hiruzen stopped canceled that phase and sent them straight into like the fighting thing. And they said it was the grass ninja. And Hiruzen and a bunch of Onbu approached him, and they had him. And Hiruzen did not say kill him. But one of the Onbu knew he wasn't, and he knew it was for the good of the village. If he was gonna get executed, he didn't care. And it was all of them actually, not just him. I guess they're all thinking it, and they just like all grabbed their swords and kunais and stabbed dude. Like, that boy looked like a freaking kebab. And then that happens, and they go straight to the third round, and that's just like little fights. And everything goes the exact same except for he mops the floor with Kiba and mops the floor with, and well, he doesn't mop the floor with Neji, but it's a lot easier. Hinata still gets beat, and that's why he beat up Neji so bad, is because he actually kind of had a little crush on Hinata. She did too, but they didn't tell each other. But they going to him in the future. But I digress. Dang, it's 1:10 for me. Golly, I need to go to bed. So I got a massive schlong. Anyway, like, it's just so big. My schlong is massive. Well, technically the name is massive. Alright, let's actually get back on. Let's get back on track. I'm trying to finish this before I go nap. It's bedtime. I don't have one, but I need to go bed. Or else I just oh yeah, everything goes the same. He passes the Chunin exam this time. So does Sasuke. He actually beats everybody that he fights. Yeah, even Rock Lee, because he didn't have the curse mark. Well, actually, he didn't face Rock Lee. He beat Gaara and the sound ninja. Actually, he doesn't beat Gaara. Everything goes the exact same except for Gaara. Whoa. Does anybody realize how Naruto is a Genin but Hokage? Does anybody realize that? Alright, let's get back on track. So, oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm just like tired and talkative. I talk too much. Alright, so that goes the exact same. Naruto summons the Toad. Oh, I forgot to cover the whole Jiraiya. Everything goes the exact same except for Naruto picks it up faster. And he didn't have to teach him the Rasengan because he already knew it. Also, Hiruzen doesn't die, but he does retire, and they have to go find Tsunade. They get him. Naruto actually beats her this time and says, because actually we're just gonna tell you that Naruto now owns. Naruto got taught the flash, or I mean like the what's it called that Naruto uses? I'll think of the name in a second, but he uses that and he learns that. And he uses that on Tsunade to get behind her, and he slams a Rasengan into her, and sends her flying. And then he got the necklace, and took her to the village, and she became the Hokage. And Naruto visited her every day just to make sure that nobody's came for him. Or he's an old man, you never know. He could have just, one day just he gone. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress. So Naruto, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do the accent no more. But Naruto trains a lot. Everything is the same. Him and Jiraiya still go on the arc. Naruto actually does tame what's his name, but a lot faster. They get to the Kaguya arc. Him and Sasuke. Oh yeah, Sasuke never goes on the dark side, but he gets stronger than when he goes on the dark side because he learns the Chidori. He gets the Mangekyo because of he thought he saw Naruto played a prank on him, and he thought Naruto died, and that awakened his thing, because Naruto's like the only friend he's ever had, basically. The only friend he can call his friend. And he unlocks that, so he has the Mangekyo. He knows the Chidori. He gets actually taught how to use his Sharingan better because he's had a Sharingan a lot longer than he has. He gets taught better. He gets taught a lot of more jutsu. I'm not gonna say because I don't feel like listening. Because Kakashi has copied over 1,000 jutsu, so he knows a few of them he can teach. And then let's just get right into Obito and the Akatsuki. The Pain arc. He now Naruto knows Sage Mode. He also summons Gamabunta, but he didn't really want Gamabunta, so he really wanted a lion, and Naruto says that is possible, but you'll need your own summoning. You'll have to resummon yourself, and Naruto resummons himself, and he ends up to the monkey exhibit. Well, the monkey. He resummons again, and then he gets to the lion exhibit. Well, the lion thing. He says, "May I be a candidate to be able to summon y'all and use your Sage Mode?" Well, I kind of like this kid. They talk against the elders, and they said, "Well, we've never had a summoner before. I guess it wouldn't hurt." And then he summons, we're gonna call him Ryan. That's the lion he gets to summon. He's like a big lion too, cause like he's a lion that looks like the freaking Ninetales almost. But he's a lion, not a fox. And he's the size of the Ninetales, basically the same thing as the Ninetales, but lion, and just as scary too. Low-key, he could be a tailed beast, but no, we're not gonna do that. And he summons him. He has the lion Sage Mode, so he gets in heightened senses. He gets sharpened claws, and he gets a lot of strength. Like, he gets extra strength and extra chakra. Cause it's a lion. He's most definitely gonna get extra strength, and he's gonna grow. He's gonna be more clever because lions are pretty smart. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something else than that, but lions are smart, I guess. It works. Also, Naruto learns that pretty easily. So Naruto is now the only person with a lion summoning. He's now the lion sage. He'll probably take just the Boruto and Himawari, but I have no control what happens because I'm gonna stop after we get to the Kaguya arc. So Naruto and Sasuke train until Obito gets all the Chilled Beast, does a thing. Naruto and Sasuke gets killed by Madara, like in canon, and then they get powered up, and then Naruto is using Lion Sage mode, the K2 Chakra Cloak. I think that's what it's called. Did I mention he has this thing? He has the Naruto avatar. He has the Karma avatar out. And him and Sasuke are combining, which means he has the armor of the Susanoo. And they whopped the floor with Madara and Kaguya. And then this is where I'm just gonna stop here. And this is like the end of the what if. So, quick what if out.